The war in Ukraine is still raging, June 16th, 2026. No matter where they are, no matter what time it is. Under trees, in trenches, inside vehicles, crossing open fields alone at night. Hiding in shadows, sheltering underground, moving in small groups. It doesn't matter. Ukrainian FPV drones are operating across the entire front line, and every Russian soldier is a potential target. Some never hear it coming. Some see it and run. Some try to fight back. The result is always the same. This is a battlefield where the sky belongs to Ukraine, and right now, there is nowhere left to hide. 150 kilometers per hour. That's how fast an FPV drone closes in. He sees it coming. He has seconds. It's not enough. Two Russian soldiers moving toward Ukrainian defensive positions, unaware they're being tracked. As they cross a wooden bridge over a trench, the first drone strikes. One soldier drops beneath the planks. A second FPV drone was already on the way. Eastern Front. A lone Russian soldier in open terrain. An FPV drone finds him. Up close, an older man. This is who Russia is sending to the front. Russian soldiers on motorbikes. Fast, mobile, practical on the battlefield. Useful in almost any other war. But in a war where drones control the sky, a motorbike is just an easier target to follow. Hidden in the bushes, deep in the shadows. Almost invisible. Almost. A single hand visible from above. That was enough. The reconnaissance drone had already seen it. The strike followed. Lyman direction. 3 Russian drone operators spotted leaving a position. Ukraine's Mara battalion tracks them as they move into a trench. Ammunition drops directly onto their position. They scatter, running in different directions, disappearing into the tree line. The drone follows. Then the FPV closes in. 3 operators who were supposed to be running Ukrainian drone strikes from that position. None of them made it to the next one. He sees the drone, opens fire, again and again. The wrong weapon for this threat. A different gun might have changed the outcome. It didn't matter here. Russian soldiers moving at night, thinking darkness gives them cover. It doesn't. Ukrainian drones equipped with night vision systems are already tracking them. In the dark, in the tree line, across open fields. The drone sees everything. Day or night on this battlefield, it makes no difference. Every soldier located, every movement tracked. Russia's forces have tried open ground, tried cover, tried speed, tried hiding underground. Now they're trying the dark. The drone was already waiting. Ukraine's Merops Interceptor drone goes for the Shahed and misses, but the Sting Interceptor drone is right behind it, watching. One shot, one hit. The Shahed goes down. Ukraine's Fatum unit, targeting Russian soldiers throughout the day. Alone, scattered, wandering the battlefield with no clear objective. No coordination, no support, no cover. It's as if these men were handed a weapon and told to walk forward. No plan beyond that. Where they're going, what they're supposed to do, unclear. What is clear is that Ukrainian drones find them anyway. One by one, all day long. Moscow, the Russian capital. For years considered untouchable. Too far, too defended. Not anymore. Ukrainian long-range drones have been hitting Moscow and its surrounding region in wave after wave. The Kapotnya oil refinery, one of the facilities supplying fuel directly to Moscow, forced to reduce pressure in its systems as drones filled the sky above the city. No sirens. Dozens of UAVs already in the air before anyone was warned. Liu-Tai drones, Shaheds, all converging on the same target. And this isn't a single isolated strike. Moscow's refineries have been shutting down one by one. Russia's capital is no longer out of reach. And Russia has no answer for what's coming from the sky. This footage is older, but new details have just emerged showing the full sequence. A Russian BTR-82 moving forward, a tank directly in its path. Instead of stopping, it keeps going, passes right next to it. The tank opens fire at point-blank range. The BTR takes the hit. The crew bails out and runs. Did they mistake it for a friendly tank? A communication failure? A navigation error? Nobody knows. But the result is on camera. A Russian armored vehicle taken out by what may have been its own front line. Soldiers hiding behind trees, in ditches, under any cover they can find. Every instinct telling them to disappear. None of it works. The drone is already above them, already tracking. Infantry, vehicles, logistics, all targeted across multiple positions. This is Ukraine's 36th Marine Brigade Drone Battalion at work. And the message from this footage is clear. There is no hiding from something that sees everything from above. A Ukrainian MiG-29 with an R-73 air-to-air missile. The target, a Russian Shahed-238 kamikaze drone. Southern front, one missile, one drone down. Ukraine is taking the fight for the sky seriously. 2 GBU-62 guided bombs, 1 Su-27, a Russian command post, UAV pilots, support personnel, all in the same building. Both strikes hit. Kostiantynivka direction. Russian infantry moving in small groups from different angles, converging on a single point, preparing to assault. A tactic Ukraine has seen before. The 28th Brigade's artillery was already waiting. Reconnaissance pinpoints the position. Abandoned buildings turned into Russian strongholds. Then the artillery opens up. Precise strikes one after another. The shelter Russian soldiers thought would hold, doesn't. A drone dropping incendiary munitions over a wooded area. The tree line catches fire almost instantly. Thermite or a similar incendiary compound. The kind that burns through everything and can't be extinguished with water. Soldiers on the ground open fire. Tracer rounds filling the sky in every direction. Round after round. The drone keeps flying, keeps burning the forest below it. A cloud of bullets, and the drone flies straight through all of it, completes its run, and disappears into the distance. You can see it. You can shoot at it. It doesn't matter. The woods are already on fire. Russian soldiers built their shelters underground. Camouflaged entrances, nearly invisible from above. They thought they were safe. Ukraine's Onyx unit sent reconnaissance drones first to find them. Then FPV drones to hit the entrances. Then Vampire drones dropping heavy ammunition directly inside, in broad daylight. 3 different drone types. 1 coordinated strike. Underground didn't save them. Nothing above ground would have either. Ukraine's Skila Regiment defending the E50 highway, one of the most critical logistics routes in the country. Russian drones targeting it every day. Ukraine's response, FPV drones intercepting them in the air before they reach their target. Drone versus drone, over a highway that keeps Ukraine's supply lines moving. Skila pilots doing this every single day. The route stays open. Russia keeps trying. Ukraine keeps stopping them. The night of June 15th to 16th. Ukrainian long-range drone units operating deep behind Russian lines, simultaneously. A Russian air defense system in Donetsk destroyed. 5 coastal radar stations across Crimea taken out in a single night. Weapons depots, drone repair workshops, pilot shelters, logistics convoys, all hit across Donetsk, Luhansk, Zaporizhzhia, and Mariupol. This wasn't a single strike. This was a coordinated campaign running on multiple fronts at once. Radar stations in Crimea that were supposed to detect incoming threats, gone. Russia woke up on June 16th with less air defense, less supplies, and 5 fewer eyes watching the Black Sea. Russian soldiers taking shelter in ruins, hiding under rubble, inside destroyed buildings, anywhere that looks like cover. Trenches felt too exposed, open ground too dangerous, so they moved into the wreckage. Ukrainian drones followed them there too. Explosive-laden drones sent directly into the hiding spots. A wall doesn't stop an FPV. Rubble doesn't either. The soldiers who thought ruins were safer than the open field found out they weren't. On this battlefield, there is no such thing as safe ground. What you just watched is happening every single day. Soldiers hiding in ruins, under rubble, in shadows, all found. Moving at night, thinking darkness protects them. It doesn't. Sheltering underground, thinking concrete saves them. It doesn't. Russian forces have tried every option this battlefield offers. None of it is working. And the front is beginning to reflect it. As of June 2026, Russia's spring offensive has lost its momentum. Ukraine has recaptured over 600 square kilometers of territory since the start of the year. Supply lines are being cut convoy by convoy. Radar stations across Crimea taken out in a single night. Command posts, drone depots, fuel refineries struck hundreds of kilometers behind the front line. Moscow itself hit 4 consecutive nights in a row. Analysts call it a strategic stalemate. But what that doesn't capture is this. Russia is sending men and equipment forward every single day, and Ukraine is stopping them before they arrive. On foot, on motorbikes, in trucks, in shelters, it doesn't matter. The drone finds them. The front hasn't broken, but everything feeding it is bleeding out, and footage like this is why. Drop a comment. How much longer can Russia sustain this?